Hello everybody, Astocky here, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of the complete Yogscast pack. In this episode, actually in last episode, I went and did some hunting for some birch trees and planted some more spruce saplings. Off camera I ran that way a little bit, out into that massive snow area, trying to see if I could find some additional spruce trees. That did not work. There were no spruce trees that way. Lots of kind of snow-covered oak trees, but that's it. But off camera, I decided to follow up with something I had said previously, and that is I am going to make booze. Now I don't yet know how I'm going to do it. But I am going to need this cauldron. Because the first thing that I'm going to need to make is you take the cauldron and you place the cauldron in there and you make a brew kettle. Oop. And then you need to place a piece of fire underneath the brew kettle, and so fire in this case equals netherrack. Excuse me. So we got railcraft over that way, Ars Magic over that way, witchcraft just there. I think the brewing is going to be done here. Flowers, that is absolutely no place. Now I think I need to go one further down. So put some netherrack. We need to set fire to said netherrack. And fire, and then we will need to put some of that dirt back I just got rid of, and boop. Now what we have is a brew kettle, and the brew kettle has heat. So now I believe I place wheat and water to get myself a basic brew going. Wheat and water for a basic brew. Now it's down this way. We got wheat. Well, I've only got one hops. Where'd the rest of you go? See, lots of hops. I've got a bucket of water there. I'm going to get a second bucket. I'm going to set myself up a little pond. Because, ooh, barrels. Where'd the barrels go? All of these things are going to become important. 4 barrels. That's got to be a good amount. And then hopefully by then I'll have had some things grow and I can do a little bit more with witchcraftry. Okay, so water. Where am I? Okay, empty bucket. Can I put? No, I've got one lot of water in there. Now I throw some wheat in and then boom. 40 millibuckets of young ale with no hops. Clearly going to need more wheat. It's okay, have plenty. That was much faster than I expected to, I'll have to admit that. I thought this was going to be like a stick it together and wait a minute or two time thing. Ooh, got ourselves a bit of bone meal too. I need to get myself up to the 1 bucket mark. Okay, it's now full. Now I think if I right click, excellent, 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 excellent. So now I can can I throw? Can I put you back in there? Okay, so if I discard all that liquid and discard all that liquid, there we go. Now I put a bucket of ale back in there. Then I throw some hops in. Now we're talking. Now we've got some hopped ale. So I need 25 of them. Yeah, this is the good stuff. None of that cheap ale with no hops. I'm going to have to plant some of this stuff too. I don't know how to plant it yet. I don't know how to make it grow yet. All of these things are foreign to me. But it did look to have some kind of hanging thing. Let's see how that goes. We have hopped ales. Now we need a cellar. Definitely need a cellar. Can't just have beer anywhere. And cellars need to maintain a good temperature. So now so here we have our cellar. It's underground to help maintain a good temperature. And I have 4 barrels, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. How are we doing? 840. Okay, there we have 1 bucket of fully hopped ale. Now hopefully we can take this. Haha, we stuck it in the barrel. Oh come on, what am I meant to hop it with? Or do I leave you? Maybe I need to fill it. That can't be right, can it? I'm going to pause the video and be back in a second when hopefully I know what's going on. Back soon. Okay, well, I think I'm onto a winner. Apparently, you grab redstone or glowstone or netherwort and you ferment it. Now it can take up to up to 3 buckets. I'm just going to stick 1 bucket in and then I'm going to ferment it up. And apparently this part does take a couple of Minecraft days, so the cooking is quick, but the actual fermenting is slow. So put that in there. Go. Maybe I do need to fill it. Other than completely using up all my water without thinking what I was doing. I feel like I need a whole lot more wheat. And here it is. And then after this, I promise I will get started with bees, because I think I said about 17 episodes ago that I was about to do bees. Yeah, I think it was a long time ago I said doing bees, and haven't actually done bees, so for those of you who like bees, they are forthcoming. This doesn't always work, but I sometimes find if you do it this way, it just is a little bit nicer and you can't accidentally take water away when you don't mean to. I can hear a skeleton underneath. So we place you there. Water, beautiful. That didn't sound that awesome. So it's 25 wheat per bucket, so that means I need a lot of wheat. Thankfully I've got a fair bit of wheat. But this whole brewing thing seems like it might be slightly overrated. Having said that though, I am about to have booze. And can you place a price on booze? I'm not sure that you can. Okay. Lots of wheat. I'm going to leave 14 hops. 16 hops. I'm now feeling confident-ish that this will work. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. See, that's my bucket of young, no-hopped ale. This netherrack is really cooking this stuff up good though, which is for the best, I think. Okay, so now we need to take another bucket, get that out, put that back, and then hop it. Whatever, just going to chuck it all in there. So here we have no hops young, here we have hopped young ale, down into the cellar. Yeah, so that's definitely not working. It would seem that I have to have it completely full. So the whole misnomer of the maximum amount is wrong. Instead of being a maximum amount, it seems to be much more of the amount that is required. Making some bone meal too, which is, I mean, it's hardly a bad thing. And I think I can just drink this stuff straight as it is. But let's head downstairs now. Why are you not fermenting? Give me just a moment, please. Okay guys, welcome back. Rather than stuffing around with redstone, I decided to try something a little bit different. So I tried netherwort. Now I don't know what netherwort does, but I put 64 netherwort in there just in case maybe I had the wrong amount as well, and it seems to be cracking on and going now, so that's probably a good thing. So I'm gonna try now to do something similar but with a smaller amount, and see if I can just brew up some regular non-hopped ales and see what we get in the next barrel. And you know, who knows, there might be some booze that comes out at the end of it that's half decent. Wheat's a bit of a no-brainer, and it's so easy to get, so whatever. So I should have just enough then to get a second bucket. I can see what's happening hopefully over here. It's still working just fine. Perfect. So there I have 2 buckets of ale. Going to try here to put 1 in that bucket and 1 in that. That still doesn't work. Nether wart still doesn't work. So now if I got 2 in there, that's not working. That's not working. Now it seems to cannot ferment. Huh. Well, let's discard that because I cannot ferment it. Oh, look at that, we're getting a little bit of stuff happening there. Yeah, should make sure that stays well lit. Oh goodness, what was the next job? I don't even remember what the next job was. Was it witchcraft or forestry? I think a little bit of witchcraft. Just a little bit. Because I'm going to need birch saplings, I believe. And I have a very good chance of getting some birch saplings now. Come on, saplings. Ever so slightly lazy when it comes to waiting for these saplings to, drop and fall and do things. So if I just stick myself on magnet mode, it just saves me running backwards and forwards a little bit. Perfect. Magnet mode off. We got 15 saplings. So if I 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it looks as though I planted 9 of them. So that gives me 6 left that I can go and cook up and see what happens. Oh, look at that. What do we have here? Some more moonstone ore. These are clearly like asteroids that are just coming smashing down, so get our fortune 3 pick. Let's see if we get a little bit lucky. Not really looking like I got that lucky with it. Okay. Ha! Need something to cook you, don't I? You're going to have to do, I think. Although I think we're much better off putting planks in. Come on, at least give me something. Come on, just one thingy. Ha! Breath of the Goddess. What are you used for? Making altars. Exhale of the Horn One and Breath of the Goddess. Or the Distilling Book. Let's start with this. I need rowan wood. Okay, rowan wood needs something that starts with M. Mute. Maybe? Ha, mutandus. So we make you with hint of rebirth, some wood ash, mandrake root, some bone meal and some cactus green. How do I get you? Cook up spruce saplings. See, I knew there was a reason I had spruce saplings. But we have 2 Breath of the Goddess now. So now we just need to cook up some spruce saplings. And I think we are cooking with some gas now. You can get back in there. So can you. Look, I'll be honest, I'm not feeling that great about this at the moment. I don't really know what I'm doing. And until I work out what I'm doing, I probably shouldn't be just stuffing around and playing around with these things. Oh no, you're a full-on witchery thing. So wood ash. Got some foul fumes and some other things. Okay, so seeds go back in there. Cobblestone, dirt. I feel like I've got this now. Come over here, there should be some coal coke ready to go. Whoa, no. How are you doing? 16 steel ingots. But what we want is 9 saplings. Please give me one of the thingies that I need. So we need mutandis. So we need 1 hint of rebirth and 1 cactus green. I seem to recall picking up a cactus in the last episode. I probably want to plant that if I only picked up 1. Yeah, that's going to be a good idea actually. Here we'll do just fine. No, you know what? Let's not do that above ground. Let's get these things growing so at least I will have something to show when it comes around. Yes, look at that! 2 hints of rebirth. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It is a slow process for all of these mods, but I really am getting there. Got all my different hints of different stuff. Some sand. No, why'd I put sand there? You're sand, and you are wood, and you are dirt, and you can be coal coke. Just trying to think of what I can do now to wrap this episode up. You know what? I'm thinking this cactus is probably going to take a while to grow. I don't think my booze is going to be ready yet. No, it's about half done. So that's going to be ready next episode. Until the next episode, what am I going to do? Forestry. Perfect. At mod.forestry. Now we need something to do with bees. I don't know what any of these things are. Can I type in hive? Apiary. That's it. I need an apiary. So that needs an impregnated casing plus planks and slabs. How do I make that? Put a hole in the carpenter with some form of oil. Okay. Oh. That's not going to work because that's not the liquid that we need to use. So how do I get the liquid that I need to use out? Okay, backup plan. we need to make some more liquid pipes. So I believe those are 2 copper and 1 lead. That gives me opaque fluid ducts. That will be perfect. So I can place 1 there. Then I have this portable tank. Beautiful. Now if I set you to output, then turn you on, extract. Hello, you're not extracting. I don't know why this thing is not extracting. There is something going wrong here that is preventing me from getting this out. Maybe the issue is that I was too close. Maybe if I move you to here. Okay, this is absolutely not working at this point. So there's only one thing I can think to do, and that is make lots of silver until I run out of liquid in it. Just got to keep going until I run out. I'm going to use these force ingots for something, I'm sure, so it's not like it's too bad. Okay, now at this point, if I break this, and then I place it back, it's got no liquid in it. That's a good thing. So now if we throw that in, oh goodness. It's saying not a valid recipe. So we come over to our bucket of seed oil. Excuse me. Excellent. So we have a valid recipe now. We just need power. Wow, that didn't use very much at all. So it looks like I'm making 4 of them. Okay, 4 of them could be good. 4 of them could be good. What I'm going to have to do, I think, is off camera run around and collect a whole lot of bees. I mean, you've seen me for the last few episodes running past bees constantly. So you know that I know where they are, and I know that you know where they are. Okay. There we go. So we have 4 impregnated casings, And the uses of these, oh come on fingers, the use of these, what are you? Ooh, a woodworker. We want slabs and planks. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. And a spare boat. Now I don't know exactly how these work, but I know they're kind of biome specific. So what biome are we in at the moment? Plains biome. I don't know if this is like going to work or not. But there we have our 4 beehives, and you are going to be the bee area. And I will sort out bringing power and whatever other stuff we need over here later. Until next time, no, one more thing. I feel, big jump. I just feel like the boost is going to be ready. Oh, it's so close. I'm going to pause the video and come back when the boost is done. See you soon. Okay guys, I now have bucket of ale from Growth Craft Fermented. I just used my wooden bucket from the seed oil and filled it up, but it still seems to work. So now I have 3 buckets of booze. I think it is ultimately time we drink some booze and we see what happens. So first bucket, and that didn't work. Okay. Not an ideal start. I've run way over time again. Every time I say I'm going to do a short episode, I run over time. I think next time I say I'm going to do a really, really, really long episode, just to see what happens. But we want glass. Let's take these glass bottles down. Because, yeah, clearly I can't just drink from the barrel. I mean, from the bucket. Although I know some people who do. So we have in here, and you can see that it's got the little netherwort symbol to say that it's full. There we go, look at that. We now have bottles of ale. Got a 70% chance of tipsy and 3 minutes of haste. Oh, my glass bottle's gone. I got tipsy. I wonder what tipsy means. Does that mean I dig faster? Five minutes of tipsy. I don't know what effect tipsy is giving me. It would seem to be a bug that if you have them all in the one stack, you don't actually get your glass bottles back, even though you should. For someone who's quite tipsy because they've just drank 3 good beers, I don't seem to be as tipsy as I would have thought I would be, if that makes any sense. I'm really not sure where to go with this. At this point it would seem like haste is a good thing. But again, I don't even know what haste does, so I'm kind of useless. What I do know though, this spell that I was casting, pew, pew, that wasn't really killing people last time, if I hold it down, pew, apparently that does more damage. So what I'm going to do now is head in here. I believe there was no. I believe there was a mob in here, but there was not. I think I might have to kill a harmless animal just to demonstrate. What harmless animals do I have? I don't really have any. Spider. There are always spiders that will spawn over here. So if we go kill one of those, should be good. Hey spider. Come on. Spawn, 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 spawn. There should be plenty of room for them to spawn. Wow, I'm still really tipsy. Whatever tipsy means. Oh, there he is. So that did 2 damage. If I hold it down, I missed. Okay. Uh-oh. Out of mana. Okay, my mana's gone all purple. That means I had run out and couldn't cast it. Okay. That was not working as well as I had hoped. It would seem that I'm not that good at casting this spell, and so it's not doing any damage. I did think holding it down was going to make a difference. It turns out it didn't, so once again I'm wrong. Happy to admit that I'm wrong. Can kill chickens. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Astocky out.